Hi everybody. Happy February. Happy eclipse too. That's really exciting. So in case you haven't heard, I am coming to LA and Oakland in April. If you want more information on that, go to the link below, thespiritualsiren.com/events. I will be dropping the tickets and all the details for in-person readings and the events on February 1st. If you fill out that form on the events page, you will get early access to tickets, okay? I will not be doing the love readings for paid subscription. One, because no one said anything about it. And two, basically, if y'all are okay with not getting them every month, then I don't mind putting them out there for the free $99. Also, from now, when you're seeing this video, till Valentine's Day, the end of Valentine's Day, February 14th, if you donate any amount of money to my channel, which the link is below and it's on the homepage of my website. If you donate anything, $1 and upwards, I will pull an oracle card for you from the Abraham Hicks deck. Okay, I will send it to the email in your PayPal. Okay, unless you put a different one in the notes. That card does not come with a description because they have the description on them. Okay. But that's a thank you from me to you for all of you that have subscribed to my channel and support me, and it'll help the events that I'm doing out in LA and Oakland, and to start getting ready for me to do more events because I have more cooking. All right, as always, to be updated with me on the regular, on like the everyday basis, follow me on Instagram and Twitter _spiritual_siren, and I started to share my plant-based food on Instagram and Twitter. So if you're interested in that, that's definitely where to start, though it will come to YouTube at some point. But anyways, love you guys. Peace. Alright, Aquarius. I had to keep shuffling, excuse me, after those cards came out. Because your energy is very, how do I want to describe it? It's very centered. It's very subtle. Ooh, I just got to chill. I feel like things are changing. This eclipse for you is going to be very electric, okay? It's going to light parts of you up that you have not previously really activated, okay? So I'm feeling like a lot of you, this is lighting up your light body in ways that you have not been ignited. And technically we're all getting our light body activated, but with it being in your sign, whether it be your rising, moon, or sun, this is even more intense. So really embrace life right now. I feel like you are. You do feel very centered and very self, whatever that means for you. You do feel very much yourself, even if who you're being or who you're appearing to be to other people is not like who you've been in the past. Okay, we do here have the Sun, which popped out with the Queen of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, when those came out, was the High Priestess. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is a woman in your family. For others of you, I think some of you are this woman. Even though I know it's not an air sign and it's a different practicality. If you're a man watching this, I feel like this is a woman in your life. You are so happy, Aquarius, and good with yourself that you're breaking down walls in business. You're breaking down walls in your ability to create the life that you have always wanted. Okay? With the High Priestess here, whether you're a man or a woman, this could also be you teaming up with somebody who brings the intuitive flow to your business or brings the grounding to your business. There's this secret chamber, if you will, that you've unlocked, okay, when it comes to how you create your, I want to say financial hierarchy, okay? This is just like a really beautiful energy. You're feeling so good about yourself. People don't really know why you're so happy. They don't really get it. And it's because you have so much cooking, okay, with this Queen of Pentacles here. You have so much that you're about to birth. And hello, this is your birthday time. So I feel like you're riding, I feel like you're riding off, I don't want to say into the sunset, I want to say into the sunrise, because it is, you know, dawn is just cracking and you're ready to take on a whole new wave of life. And whatever secrets that you're keeping close to your chest, I don't feel like they're in vain. I feel like it's to keep, I don't know why I just got that Drake song, Keep the Family Close. Started like the title came in my head. So keep the people that you love and respect close to you. Keep building, keep birthing. Don't be afraid to shine, right? Don't be afraid to look happy. Let it be known that you're doing well and whatever. But there's like, I want to say trade secrets that you're keeping to yourself. And that's not a problem. Yeah, especially if you're an entrepreneur, especially if you're branching out into a side hustle, branching out into something that requires you to really feel confident in your worth and your ability to, oh my God, I wanted to say make business boom, and then I just heard Metro Boomin wants some more. Yep, and then we have the Fool. So this is just the beginning. Like, even though things are rising up to almost like the peak, right? 10 of Pentacles, the peak of something. This is really just the beginning. So you may have to put out some money. However, it's going to come right back to you. So don't even stress that, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. This is fascinating. You guys have every 2 out the deck. I don't know if I've ever seen all of them in the spread, like not even an underneath theme. So interpersonal relationships are extremely highlighted. In some cases, like even if a romantic relationship is highlighted, that's not going to be the only one. I'm talking about every type of relationship is up for review this month. Also, February is the 2nd month, okay, and that's what we're stepping into. Obviously, the eclipse, I believe, is the 30th of January, so we're rocking here. You also have 3 10s. So, I mean, eclipses for everybody are huge endings and huge beginnings, but it's funny because last month I told you guys you can't give your all to everything, right? And I almost wanted to say when I was reading this side of the cards, like before the rest of them came out, that you can have it all, meaning everything that you want, you can have. Now, how that's different from you can't give your all to everything is I feel that last month there was some project or some relationship or some engagement, some contract that you were giving your energy to that you didn't really want to. Like you were kind of iffy about it. Okay? And this is going to be especially true for relationships that have money involved, okay? Because we have a lot of wands and we have pentacles. That's the only thing that's really involved here besides all the 2s, right? We have this 10 of cups, but that's more about emotional satisfaction and you feeling at peace with what you're about to do. Okay? Know that without change, you know, obviously we can't evolve. Like it's literally essential to our way of life. And anything that is not meant for you will crumble by March. Okay? So any decision that you have put off, Aquarius, anything that you've just been like, you know what, I'm not willing to give that my energy right now. I don't know about it. Anything that has been unsure. You're just like, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll just let it rock for a while. All will be collapsed like a Jenga tower in that regard. And I don't see you really being too upset about it because with the overall energy as the 4 of Wands, this is all about getting to your tribe, getting to your core, cutting away everything and anything that doesn't serve and celebrate who you are and what your mission is, okay? Because we're all here on a soul mission. And first and foremost, our mission is to be happy and to live in our truth. And our truth is personal and it's ever evolving because we're ever unfolding who we really are. And, you know, this card's also about family. And I don't think this is just talking about blood family. I think this is talking about people that you regard as family because they're so close to you, right? I said in the beginning, keep your family close. Because there are people that you've had around you to some extent. Nothing crazy. It's not like a lot of haters like snakes in the grass. But there are people that have gained your attention or gained your energy in some capacity that just have you second guessing yourself. And for whatever reason, you just hadn't wanted to cut that tie on your own. So Spirit's going to do it for you. Okay. All distractions are going to fall. All things that aren't serving your highest good are going to fall. New commitments to the vision are going to rise up. And ultimately, you're going to be cheering and celebrating and loving everything that's happening. Okay, so this Tower moment is essential out here in the outcome. This Tower moment is totally essential. But let's get into the cards, okay? What Spirit is asking you to release? We have the Ten of Cups with the rune Victory. And then we have the Nine of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. Now, it's important for you to understand that what makes us happy, what makes us fulfilled, what brings us joy can change over time. Like, you may have hit some type of goal that you set for yourself 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever. And you're happy, like, you know, you're not ungrateful, you know, if you will, for hitting the goal. However, you're like, but I just want more. And you need to know that's okay. With this Ten of Cups here in the Victory Room being asked to be released, especially combined with the Nine of Wands, is saying like, don't be afraid to accept happiness and success either. Okay? Anything that has happened before that has deterred your success, especially if money got in the way of you having a happy emotional life, that's no longer the case. Okay? This Nine of Wands combined with the Queen of Pentacles is saying, don't be afraid about your ability to bring whatever you desire to life. You've aligned to your truth in a whole new way, so you're not really blinded anymore in the way that you used to be. Okay? And how that is going to be different for everybody. But I definitely feel that what brought you emotional satisfaction before was detrimental in some capacity to your money, or your focus on money and career and physicality somehow prevented you from being successful on an emotional front, especially when it relates to a family dynamic or, you know, a live-in partner and more serious relationships on an emotionally invested front. Okay? So know that that time is over. That day is long gone. Okay? You've achieved a new sense of self-knowing, and you've established an inner foundation of your own personal beliefs, and it's safe to live those. Okay? Because you don't want to plant seeds of doubt here with the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Because you are abundant, and the things that you're coming up with are blooming. Like, you're birthing so much. So don't negate your own power by feeling hesitant or feeling like you need to defend your success or defend your happiness, okay? Anyone that questions like why you're happy with the life that you live, yeah, is just bullshit. And with the Akashic Records card here, this is an old belief that was ingrained in your being, ingrained in your soul, that you needed some sort of like weird external approval to live your life in a certain type of way. And obviously Aquarius is the energy of the future. So you guys are very foreign to Earth, like in a different way than other signs. And you are a trailblazer for that reason. You are the sign of humanity for that reason, driving humanity forward. So don't let anybody tell you what happiness and success looks like, especially as they're connected together, okay? The door that's now open for you that was once closed, we have the Two of Wands, clarified by the Queen of Swords, and the rune that we have here is marriage, okay? So this marriage rune for me For some of you, it can be an actual marriage, but I'm feeling this is contracts and commitments of all types, okay? Whether it be, again, relationships are highlighted, but I truly feel they're highlighted in every capacity, okay? Now, as the man in the Two of Wands holds the world in his hands, he says, I no longer just want inspiration. I want to paint a vision. I want more. As I sit here out on the horizon, I realize that I can achieve so much more, that the future, right, is in my hands and I have the power to mold it. So the relationships that are coming to you in this next phase of your life, this new year of your life, it's imperative that you go into them with a clear head and an eye on the future. Okay, this is about long game. Okay, there's no more time to be nearsighted, not that you really are in general. With the Queen of Swords sitting here with her hand up, looking at the future, and he's looking in the other way. Anything that was purely for excitement, like, not that being excited about life isn't important, but anything that was just purely excitement, that gave you temporary satisfaction, it's time to turn your back on it for a commitment to the long-term vision, okay? Sorry, this incense is like all up in the screen. And it's essential that you're authentic to who you are today. Do not feel guilty about who you were before and any commitments that you made prior when you weren't the version of yourself that you are today. Okay, and anybody, again, that comes in and tells you, well, remember when you were this person and you wanted to live life like this, you got to nip that in the bud. Tell them to be quiet and that we all have the right to change and learn and grow, because that is evolution. Okay? So get very clear on what you want your life to look like for the next 2 years. I'm feeling confident about that 2 years, because eclipses, first of all, you know, you could say that they run in 6-month cycles, but they really run longer than that. And I think we just had our first Leo Aquarius eclipse this August, and I'm pretty sure we have another 1.5 to 2 years of them, so that makes sense. So you're setting the tone for a good period of time. And again, Spirit is going to move through your life, but it's essential that you turn your back on anything that is strictly in your life for instant gratification and embrace the broader perspective of things, because the world is in your hands, okay? Oh, I didn't realize there was a room there. Where'd you go? There it goes. Your current energy as it relates to all of this, in your head, we have the 10 of Pentacles that reappeared. In your heart, the 4 of Pentacles with the rune future. And in your foundation, oh, 3 10s. I said 2 before. Whew. All right, 10 of Wands in your foundation. And we have the rune luck. See, eye on the future, man. So with your heart being the 4 of Pentacles, obviously money and in physical building, bringing things into physicality is extremely highlighted here. And I don't see you blocking people out of your future or guarding yourself from being emotionally invested in your future at all. But I feel you getting picky with your energy, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you're getting very like, listen, you're messing up my flow, so I'm pulling back from you. You know what I mean? And you're investing in things that support you only. Okay, we have 2 4s. Jeez, and only 1 9. It's crazy. So 10 or 1, 2, and 4 are your numbers for this month. Like, big time. Big time, Aquarius. Okay? Because security in the physical and the spiritual are so highlighted. And that is the key to manifestation. Knowing what resonates with you, Wands, and knowing what you have the ability to birth, right? And can do with your hands, which is Pentacles. So as you protect your energy, if you will, and protect your assets, I feel, especially with the 10 of Pentacles in your head, you know, money is definitely on your mind in the future, and your legacy is on your mind. And it's essential that the people you keep close to you now, even though we can't predict the future and we don't know who's going to last and who's going to withstand things, It's essential that you look at everyone in your life right now and you ask yourself, would I want to see this person, you know, with me 10 years from now? Or if XYZ plan takes off, would I want this person on my team still? Like anyone that you're even a little iffy about, you got to cut them loose. With the 10 of Wands in your foundation and the rune luck, I think a little bit you've been feeling like you've been pushing your luck with the universe, and you've been doing a lot of heavy lifting. So it's essential that you know, luck, you know, it's not that it's not on your side, but it's essential that you realize that you are co-creating with spirit and that you don't have to do all the heavy lifting. Let people in to help you, but just be very discerning about who you do, because there are people around you that are really great for you. I don't see anyone that's like, you know, messing up your flow particularly, but you know that there's somebody, there's some relationship, there's some engagement, there's some relationship that is just adding too much stress to your plate, okay? Because it's time to lay it down. You've maxed out the cycle that you're in, and you're starting again with all different relationships that are not only focused on the long-term vision, but they speak to you and resonate with you on an emotional, physical, spiritual level, and they are intellectual and emotional equals. Okay, these are people that can help you build Babylon, if you will. You know, building Rome. Like we're building something that people are going to talk about, okay? Or things that we can thrive in. So don't be afraid to lay down burdens. Don't allow luck to do it, or don't think that if you stop pushing and pushing and pushing and carrying this heavy load that you're going to suddenly become unlucky too. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Because if you keep trying to do everything on your own, and don't let anybody in on your future plans, like anybody, you're going to end up feeling isolated, and, you know, that's not going to help the plans. There's always lessons to learn, and there's always things that, you know, we need to build with the team. So don't be afraid to pass off tasks for other people. Spirit's advice for you. We have the 2 of Pentacles, clarified by the 2 of Cups. And the rune we have in the 2 of Pentacles is self. So when we come into balance with our physical and emotional worlds, and we understand that we create our reality through not understanding how we feel, but acknowledging how we feel and adjusting from there. Acknowledging what we pick up, acknowledging the vibes people throw off, and prioritizing the self. Okay, prioritizing the self is going to bring your life into balance, as well as once you do that, all relationships that are automatically in alignment with you will rise up, and all that are not will fall away. So it's not like you have to sit there and make a list and like have these awkward conversations and kick people out of your life or whatever. You just need to, one, prioritize the relationship that you have with yourself over other people. Because if there's relationships that you're having with other people that make you feel uncomfortable in some capacity, or make you feel wearisome of letting them in, again, to how you feel and what you hold close and dear to you, then there's something that is off and suppressed. Okay, because with the 2 of Pentacles, not only is it about emotional and physical balance, it's about understanding that you are infinitely connected to Source, and that the truth always resides within you. And that if people are coming to you untruthful, or that don't resonate with you, or that make you not feel fulfilled, right? That there's some part of you that you're neglecting. So if you're afraid to trust in other people, there's distrust in the self. So when we prioritize the relationship with self, all harmonious relationships automatically come into alignment. The most likely outcome as we step into March is the Tower with the rune Disruption and the 2 of Swords. So clearly, whatever you have been trying to turn a blind eye to is going to get blown the heck up, okay? And in any way where you have tried to make no decision, you've been trying to just ignore it and think that maybe if you give it no attention, it'll go away. The top's gonna get blown off. Yeah, starseed. And you're gonna have to start from scratch. Yeah, then the 6 of Swords and move away. So know that no decision is a decision, and when it comes to whether it be love, family, friends, blah, 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 any of that, you just need to say what it is and handle it, okay? Because if there's a decision that you've been putting off, you're going to find out that everything that you thought it was, it's something else. We got the Two of Crystals again. So in any way, if you're not being true to yourself and you're trying to overcompensate in some way, like taking away from your own personal time to give to other people that you don't really want to feed, that type of thing, it's going to get blown up and it's going to start to disrupt your ability to make decisions. Okay? Because there's a guilt factor here that you're playing with. Okay? There's something about yourself or about the way that you give your power away to other people that can no longer stay hidden. And Spirit is going to bring it out into the open because it is essential that you get to celebrating yourself and being around people that celebrate you and feeling secure in your beliefs, in your desires, and in your physical world. Okay? Aquarius, let's get you an affirmation. The happiest of birthdays for my Aquarians. Ooh, that's like 3. Come on, Spirit. Give me one affirmation. I'll take that one. I now do work I love and I am paid well for it. I am appreciated and well compensated wherever I work. So don't wait to get fired. Leave that job if you're upset about it. Again, because turning a blind eye to things will not change anything. We have to own what we know to be true and move on from there. Aquarius, I love y'all, and I'll see you soon. Peace.